Welcome, one and all. Hope you're all well. Let's see if we have any teachings this evening. So take the time to relax. A few deep breaths. That's it. Sigh. Notice where you are. Just be present to where you are. There's a myth going around. There's a myth going around town. Don't know if you've heard it. It goes like this. You need something to be happy. That's the myth. Now, there are countless iterations and versions of this myth. But they all essentially say you need something to be happy. Now, when you consider yourself to be a limited form, the very notion of limitation feels negative, feels bad. So if you take yourself to be limited in any way, then that self-imposed limitation, which is not real, but by the miracle of Maya, the miracle of illusion, might appear to be real. The limitation might appear to be real. When you take on that limitation, seemingly, it feels bad. And then, believing yourself to be a limited form, you try to find happiness in things that are outside of you, or that you think are outside of you. There is no outside of you. But because you've taken yourself to be a limited form, a limited body, you then, because it feels bad and you think you're a limited thing, you think you're a body, you then think you seek happiness outside of you. So the myth is that you need something to be happy. And the myth underlying that myth is that you think is the notion of being limited somehow. And that, what is the usual form that our belief in limitation takes? The usual way we think we're limited is that we think we're the body mind. And it's where all our problems begin. And this belief, I'm the body, or I'm the body mind, same thing. This is called ignorance. Good old ignorance, good old avidya. Avidya means ignorance. Ignorance means not knowing, misunderstanding. So the misunderstanding is a case of mistaken identity. You've identified yourself as something limited, when in fact you are not something limited. And because you've taken yourself to be something limited, you suffer. It feels bad. And you try to stop the bad feeling. And when that limited belief, the belief in limitation is totally uprooted and removed, we call that liberation. Now, there can be a in-seeing into this. We can have insights into the fact that we're not limited, which is not the full liberation, but a sense that, there's some truth here. There's some truth to this message. There's a resonance that I'm not limited. But then there's still a belief in limitation. There's still an essential belief, I'm a body-mind. So what it is translated as is, I, a limited body-mind, for example, Tom, Tom, have seen that I am unlimited. I've had a glimpse. So what's happened there is that there's been a glimpse, but it's been co-opted or taken ownership of by the body-mind. And there's still that identification as being body-mind still there. You see, the identification as body-mind, the ignorance. And we can use another word instead of ignorance. We can use the word ego. The ego has taken hold and ownership of that knowledge. I am unlimited, and now the ego is saying, I am unlimited. This is more ignorance. When the thoughts quieten, the belief in separation lessens. Peace arises. Relaxed, joyful peace, effortless peace arises. And we sense our eternity. We sense the timelessness, the eternity. Intuitively. And this body form, this limited thing that we once so firmly believed that we were, what we are, now just seem to be just a happening. Just an occurrence that comes and goes, or changes. The body starts off young, grows old, takes on various opinions, goes through a variety of different fashion senses, it changes. The mind changes, the body changes. What we are, in essence, never changes. It's just the same. Eternal peace. And it's palpable. Not by the mind, which tries to take ownership of it and says, oh, I've got it now. But when the mind is not there. Meaning, when I say the mind now, I'm talking about ignorance, see? Meaning, the belief in limitation, in being limited, is not there. The mind is not there. This ignorance isn't there. This timeless being that always is, which is what we are, which is everything, becomes apparent. The belief that I am the body-mind loosens, and something which was taken to be so true, such as I am the body-mind, this belief that was assumed to be true, because that's the way we've been taught and educated, and it's what society tells us was true. And we think it's true. This belief suddenly, it seems less and less true, until it is not believable at all. So as you're here with me for this short time, this evening, take the time to be here with me. There's an opportunity here for opening. Don't miss this opportunity.